brick.
Brick by brick, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dave Jones, the Deacon, otherwise known as the Deacon. We got Jourdan with me. What's up, man?
Man, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, another week, man.
Yep.
Been a long week. The fact that we do these on Fridays always is like y'all catching me at the very tail end of a busy ass week. Not you in terms of Jourdan and the guests or nothing, but I'm saying the audience. So I'm gonna try to be like more upbeat this time or whatever, because I can see myself like, damn, I look like I'm tired. Like these weeks be long, but man, it's been good. Just been, like we had a busy week. We had a grand opening last night. We had, I went up and had a meeting up in, I had a meeting up in, I'm sorry, I'm trying to put my focus on. I got cats hitting me up right now. Had a meeting up north in Bellevue. That was pretty cool. Got to check in with some of the other Windermere owners and the Windermere network, and that's always cool when I get to see people face to face. Like I'm on this kick, like the internet's not real, man. Like if you're gonna talk crazy online, you gotta, I'm not saying that this is what I'm doing to the owners. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's good to see people face to face, because we tend to see people online a lot and we don't really like interface in real time in real life, and that's a whole different. People won't say things. Not saying I'm getting negative energy. I'm just saying it's just nice to see people in real life. What I was saying is also there's another thread that we'll talk about later. And then Tuesday, obviously we had our all company meet. We had our little Windermere refresh, had people down for that. Monday, just getting ready for this whole week. And then, just getting ready for 24/8 league. We got a new session come in, and then we got, there's just a lot going on, man. Podcast, this, what I mean? Like getting this up. We just released the episode like a couple days ago. So, just getting that up and going and getting more clips out. Hopefully, I'll have some time this weekend to work on that. But yeah, man, just building brick by brick. That's what we're doing. How about you, man?
Man, this week's been busy just because we're hosts and sponsors for state. So, we're sponsoring Redmond girls this year. They got cooked first game though. They got it was down. It was down bad early, like 22-0.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they played Auburn girls on was it Tuesday? Yeah, on Tuesday, and it got ugly. But yeah, we're hosting sponsor for state, so got to be over there doing stuff with the team, just at the Dome in general, and then obviously still running the business. And then Timia's still out with Timia's getting over walking pneumonia, so she's just she can't catch a break.
She been down for like 2 months.
Bad. She's been down
all of 2025. Basically, that's crazy. For real.
Yep.
Shout out to T. Godspeed to the damn family. I know you out here. Hey man, no wonder why you gotta wear them braids, in case you don't got time to do your hair no more. You just gotta wake up and go.
I'm on the move.
I feel it, man. I already know. Like that's what's crazy, but like now I'm letting because my hair I wanted it to grow. I mean, I had locks before, but now it's growing out a little bit more. I'm having to I'm forgetting that I need to allocate a little bit more time when I'm trying to get out the house, because I gotta deal with my hair. It's like, damn, I forgot about that. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's a lot. So are you going to any other state games?
Yeah, I'm gonna head up there today. I'll probably watch, if you're going up there, I'm gonna watch the Lakeside girls probably. I wanted to watch Lincoln Bellarmine play earlier, but just couldn't get away from business stuff. I want to watch Garfield and Beach, but that's at 9 p.m. and that's just,
man. No. Tacoma teams, we're out of it at this point, but we got Puyallup in the 4A, right? The 4A boys, Puyallup's in the semis, so shout out to Puyallup Vikings.
Yeah, Puyallup beat yesterday. That one of their players was whooping. Yeah, like 30.
Shout out to Annie Wright. Oh, yeah, you said so. My bad, I cut you off on that. I just wanted to shout out some of the teams that we still got in it that are Annie Wright, Puyallup, both in the semis today. Annie Wright at 1A.
Annie Wright boys and girls.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Alex Montgomery.
Shout out Alex. Shout out Dom. Yep.
Yeah. Bring it home, man. So we got teams representing, but Bellarmine lost. Who else? Lincoln lost. Lincoln got smacked. I looked at that score like, damn, like what happened? You know what I'm saying?
It was
just there.
Bro, it was just, I don't know. I think Lincoln was overly frustrated. They were getting texts, kind of you could just tell they were frustrated the whole game. Like the whole team was mad. It started off like that, you know what I'm saying? And Edmonds, they were composed, and their guard is tough. I don't even know his name. He signed. He's going to Dartmouth. He's tough.
Okay.
Like 33 and 15. Yeah, he was hooping.
Oh, he had 33 and 15? Is he a guard or is he like a big dude?
He's a guard.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, he's tough. I mean, Lincoln's young. If they could stay together and keep it together, I mean, Ryan's building something good over there. So
yeah,
I mean,
no doubt.
Right? Yeah,
they always got. I feel like the Tacoma teams overperformed a little bit, or not overperformed, but we did really well. Like Silas got to like the first round of regionals, of state or whatever.
Yep.
They had good talent. I'm not saying they weren't good. I mean, they had a lot of good talent, but man, you getting them there is crazy. I didn't see that based on the season that they had. So good shout out to them. Foss won a couple games. Like they were like the 6th seed in league or something like that, but beat a couple teams to get to like dang near like state, and so they got like 1 or 2 games away. So yeah, that was after not even knowing if they're going to make league playoffs, so
Franklin Pierce is still in it too for
that's right. FP, shout out to FP.
My brother's the AD over there. So they're over there hooping. They got 2 players that are real tough. Real tough. I can't think of the coach's name. Anyway, his son, it's like the 3rd or 4th one going through there. He's tough, and then Barson Collins' son, they're both tough.
Barson, yeah. Is Barson coaching over there too?
Nah, he's not coaching. I went and watched Clover Park, and he was just there as a dad.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up, man. Well, man, let's get into our guest today, because I'm excited to have our guest on today, man. Yeah. And you go ahead and do the intro.
Today we got a little bro today. Tacoma's own. Went to Mount T, UPS, TCC. Just finished his senior season at Evergreen. Jourdan Joseph. So that's a little bro. Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir. What's up?
How's everything going?
Hold on a minute. It said tell the stop. We started. Okay, my bad. So text. Oh, there he goes right there. Okay.
We're back in it.
Yeah, all good. Yeah. He did it himself. I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, man, you just finished senior season over at Evergreen, man. How you feel about the season?
It was a rough season for sure. Just it was a learning curve. A lot of new guys, whole new team, 2nd year coach. So it was honestly, it was a good learning experience. I got a lot of good film from it.
Sure.
Learned a lot.
Yep.
Just trying to make that, that next step, see what I want to do from here now.
What was your favorite moment of the season? Like you have a big game or a big shot you made. Like what's your favorite moment so far?
Probably having like 23 at Portland State, because I've always wanted to play at Division I level and always felt like I could regardless. You know what I mean? Just having that game, that felt good knowing I could compete at that level.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. So you said now that the season's over, how's your training look? Like are you still training like it's an off season, like you're trying to keep playing, or how's your schedule look right now?
I'm more so focusing on just weightlifting, putting on weight, the weight I lost from the season.
Yeah.
And still obviously still getting in the gym, but I'm really trying to focus on just getting my health back, putting weight on so I can really be where I want to be when I get to that next level. For sure. Physicality.
For sure. I know it's probably a little different for you, just because most players, they finish their senior season being the star player on our team, and they're immediately thinking pro, and just because they're thinking of getting paid. With you, you got a kind of a different angle, because you're an influencer as well. You know what I'm saying? You got a social media presence. With you, now that season's over, are you leaning a certain way? Is it trying to go overseas? Is it focusing on the content? Because I feel like with the content you make, you could make more from that. Just you know what I'm saying? You make good content. Is it more so leaning towards the content route or going overseas?
I'm definitely leaning more towards the content route, because I built so many relationships with a lot of the best guys in that space, a lot of people in that space so far. And for me I know the overseas is always going to be a grind, and I'm always, up for it. But I know just in terms of the success level I could reach in the content creation space, it would honestly probably come faster than me working my way up to like a higher league instead overseas. You know what I mean? So definitely, definitely leaning towards a content creation route for sure.
No, for sure. Was
Yeah,
it?
that's like going pro too. Like to me,
Yeah,
like
Definitely,
I think
definitely.
that's you're already like a pro at that. Like, and so
exactly.
I think that's no different than going overseas to me. Like I feel like you've kind of you're halfway there, you know, in terms of just
Yeah,
now it's just turning it up and turning
yeah,
it up a
thank you.
notch and going from there. But yeah, that's super dope.
Yeah, definitely, man. Appreciate you.
And you obviously do mostly hoop content. Is there a certain, if you could picture your platform, you know, another 1 to 5 years, are you trying to stick with strictly hoop content? You trying to go a little deeper and add some more layers to it?
Definitely want to go deeper and add some more layers to it. I want to expand. I'm just building the audience because hoop's something I've always done, and I built a following pretty fast off hoop. But
Yeah,
I don't want to be boxed in. You know what I mean? I
I
don't
see.
want to be boxed in. I want to be able to, have different avenues to create like lifestyle content, even like weightlifts, like whatever route I want to take. I just want there to be options. Just don't want to be boxed in. So
For sure. Well,
yeah.
with that, then, are you trying to get like just strictly like monetize it that way, or do mostly like brand deals? Because you've already got a few brand deals and stuff. Are you look keep expanding on those, or let me talk a little bit more about how that looks, because we've seen some of you had the PSD, you had the was it the True Height, you had
Right.
Taco
Taco
Time.
time. Yeah.
Taco, you abused the Taco Time for sure.
Definitely. I was there. I was there every day. I was there every day. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. A lot of the brand deals are different. They, require different, there's different incentives, different, flat rates, depending on what they want to do. Some brands do commission. Some brands will do a flat rate. Some brands will even do just compensation, giving you like PSD. They will just give me like 10 free items. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would say, honestly, I want to do both, honestly, in terms of like, because you can monetize content as well, like on TikTok, YouTube. I want to just have two avenues of where I'm just making money off the brand deals and, the content. That way it's not, you know what I mean? Not just like one avenue.
Okay, yeah. Do you have like a major brand that you have a goal of getting? Like you have, like right now you've had some of those brands that you just described, but who's your goal? Like if you could name 3 brands, what's your goal moving forward with trying to get those?
Okay, I'm on my Tank Davis. I definitely want to work with Chrome Hearts somewhere down the line. I'm on my Tank Davis for sure. I want to work with Chrome Hearts eventually. Nike's a big one. Nike basketball would be a huge one. That's just, just makes sense. Always wore Nike, Kobe's, grew up wearing Nike. So I would just, like it's only right. And another big brand that I would like to work with would probably be, I want to work with probably, honestly, Gymshark too.
Yeah,
Gymshark's a good one because I work out a lot too. So
yeah,
Gymshark would be a good one as well.
yeah. Fact,
Yeah,
that'd
that
be
is a big one.
So yeah, those three
Is it?
are on the top of the list.
Is it? I noticed. I remember seeing a video. I think you went down to Cali or something like that. For was that for West Coast B-ball or West Coast hoop or whatever the influencer?
Uh,
You know what I mean? You know what
yeah,
I'm
that was
talking
for
about?
that was a little documentary series that Ball is Life put on. They invited me
That's what
out
it
there.
was. Yeah,
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 it was a really cool experience. That's when I got the opportunity to meet AK. He's one of the
yeah.
co-founders of Ball is Life. I got a chance to meet him. A lot of other guys, Frank Nitti, met a lot of other guys in that space. Just built connections with them. A lot of good people down there. So it was a good experience. It
Oh,
was a
I
good
know what I
experience.
want. Hey, the ones. Remember, that was when you did the ones, right? When you went down
Yeah,
there for that?
the ones. Yeah,
Man, talk to us about that. Cause I was sitting there, man, I was watching that joint like, okay, we finna, Tacoma's on the map. We finna get one. Like
yeah,
you went
yeah.
up you
So
went up. And I was like, oh, it's over. It's a wrap. Did you lose your legs? Was it just like,
yeah.
yeah,
I didn't
talk us
realize
through that.
I didn't realize how intense and how in shape like that type of one setting is. Like you really got to
Yeah.
be in the type of shape for that because you can't get no breaks because it's 1-on-1. You got to play defense hard. You got to,
Yep.
score. And my fatigue just set in and just got to me. But definitely not happening again. When I go out there this summer again, I'm gonna be in great shape. So I'm just looking forward to that again. But it was
You put
fun.
him
It was
on
a great
notice though.
experience. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
You
sure.
put him on notice though. Cause you was cooking, old boy. Like, and I that's what I saw. That's what I thought. I was like, oh man, it looked like he might have ran out of legs because like I think everyone pretty much knew you had him. You know what I mean? But it was just, but he's a dog too. Credit to him. Shout out to him. He's a dog too.
Yeah, those are my guys.
Yeah, he's a dog. So that was good. That was a good bump though. That was really super dope, man. And you showed out. You showed out for sure.
Trying to pick Tacoma on the map.
Yeah, you did.
Is there any more events coming up, or do you got anything coming up this summer? What's up?
Oh, I just talked to Davo. He runs the platform for Off the Dribble, and he has like a bunch of the top YouTube players from that scene. And I've been talking to him, having some talks, trying to get him out here. He's trying to come out here and just play a couple of our guys from, put him against the top YouTube players on the scene. And I just get a couple of my guys from Tacoma.
Yeah.
Find a gym and just, have an event in Tacoma. So make it a big thing. So it's not set, but it's definitely going to happen in the near future for sure.
There you go.
Yeah, there's opportunity, man. I think I was just talking with somebody about Hezi coming back up here, and just, but making it bigger, or at least just making it more, just inclusive and just more planned out and more intentional. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I think that we could really make something pop off. If when he comes up here, we just have our own thing, and he might bring it, he could bring someone or whatever, but we got to get the business side of things squared away on that part. But I think this summer or this spring is open season for like for us to host something up here too, between you, just like we did before with the Yep.
Yeah, try to make it a big summer this year, definitely.
Yeah, that's dope. Shoot, Zeke having a team, an influencer team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I plan on that too. Yeah, definitely.
Be dope. Yeah,
that'd be real fire. Yeah, what else, J Down?
I got a question actually. I know you're into fashion and everything too. So, as you're building your brand, I think you got a goal of hitting 100K followers soon, right?
Sure. Yes, sir.
So around that time, are you still? Is your goal still going to be to only get those type of brand deals, or do you also want to build your own business, your own like brand or product to go along with it? Because I think that's always a big thing. The hardest thing is having those followers. Like if someone has a brand, it's like, okay, how do I get followers? But once if you get those followers first, and then you launch a brand, that's already a big part of it. Do you want to release a brand or product as well?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely been I'm just working on, because like you said, I'm into fashion as well, and I'm also into athletic wear. So I'm thinking about, I've just been thinking about definitely something like that, like a clothing, apparel, athletic wear type thing with my own brand. Just working on the logistics of it, finding the logo, finding the name, because like you said, it's harder to get the followers. It's, starting the brand is just definitely going to be, like ideal for my future for sure.
Sure, because that could be a collab down in the future. You're saying you want Nike stuff or something. You might have a Jayohoopss Nike collab instead of just getting a deal with Nike. You know what I'm saying? You bring to the table with them as well, which I think is pretty dope.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely the plan. Definitely the plan.
Nah, yeah, you already.
Are you open to other brands? Like you mentioned Gymshark and stuff like that. Like, are you open to even like say Body Armor or Under Armour? I said Body Armor, Under Armour, or something like that. Like, because I think that we all shoot for Nike, obviously, because that's like that's the behemoth in that field. But I feel like Nike ain't even really there right now, in terms of the mind share. I feel like Adidas has a good marketing team and good like grounding in terms of like the culture.
Sure. I agree.
I think Nike's trying to get back there with their new CEO, but yeah, I was just interested in other brands and stuff and like how they're moving, because I think there's a lot of opportunity with like even smaller brands, like super small brands. But yeah.
I would definitely be open to something like that for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to just build my resume, so it just looks better seeing like, I've worked with all these brands. That's easier to, kind of just promote myself to other brands, bigger brands as I, work. and keep going.
Hey, I got a quick question. So you just got done with playing hoop season, right? So did you feel any different energy from some of the players, like because they knew that you were big online, so they was trying to come at you? Did you sense that from any of the dudes that you was guarding or that were guarding you?
Not really. I've honestly had guys in the game, like we played at Idaho, and one of the guys was at the free throw line, and we were just chopping it up, and he's like, I see your content, bro. I like it, bro. It's dope. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Like mid-game, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that
honestly,
is crazy.
I've never got no like negative. Nobody came at me like, oh, he's, you know what I mean? There's been a lot more positive than anything, which been,
that's
been a blessing.
If I was in college, I would have tried to put you on a clip.
I'm saying, bro, that's why I asked, because I'm like, I'm trying to give you the business.
I'm trying to give you 30
pause, no digging.
And then invite you for a collab post.
For real. That's why I think this generation's different. Y'all generation's different, because that's how I would be thinking. I'm like, I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get this nigga. I'm finna put his ass on blast. Pause.
It's different.
But
I feel like this generation does show like they
show love
for it. But I remember, I think after my senior season, there was a dude in our league, like our league used to post like certain players signing with agencies and stuff like that. And there's a player that signed with like a certain agency. And I remember I was like, okay, let me send my email. I send my email to the agent, did whatever. And he ghosted me. I think like 3 weeks later, I sent all new film, and it was just me giving his player 30.
That's funny. That's funny.
That is funny. Hey, I got a question for you too. So maybe, because you're a hooper right now. There's a narrative going around right now on like ones. You know how you guys play ones and you don't finish the play, right? And so that might be a reason why there's a lacking some of that around the rim toughness or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's a narrative. I don't know. But I did find that interesting though, because I still hoop with high schoolers, and that's how we play ones. We play king of the court, and it's like after the shot goes up, it's done. And I'm like, well, I mean, I personally like to get offensive rebounds, and that's how I get a lot of money, just because I keep playing. But do you feel like that is a factor in terms of like how the game is played today, or if there's a difference or anything like that? Do you believe that narrative?
Personally, I don't think so, because a lot of the best ones players I've also seen in 5 settings. And it's really no different whether it's a help defender there or not. It's just still the same. The work's going to show regardless, regardless if it's 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s. Like, I mean, if you're working your game, I feel like it's not going to really affect you.
Yeah, sure. Man, did y'all see like, speaking of that, so LeBron hit 50K. So, I mean, so LeBron James earlier this week scored his 50,000th point, and that's with regular season and playoffs all together. The next person in line is 44,000, I believe, with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think I'm gonna make a reel on this. I'll put it on the thing. But I think MJ has 35 or 38,000. I mean, to me, what does someone have to do to be considered better than someone else if they have 15,000 more points or 12,000 more points, however many it is, and they still can't be considered better than them? I just don't feel like you can do anything if you do that. I mean, that's a whole career.
I mean, I think it's tough trying to, when someone does it before you, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're still, everyone still watch hoop in the 90s. So if they're still talking about Jordan, and I feel like in another 20 years, it might not be like that. I feel like everyone's going to be only talking about Braun.
I agree.
Watching Jordan, I feel like, I'm not saying they're going to forget about him, but they're going to be talking mostly about Braun. Like, if you talk to young kids now, they're talking about Braun, KD, and Paul George, and even Steph. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about Braun just, being the GOAT. Like, I'm still someone that I like Jordan and Kobe more. And obviously, that's not no knock to Braun, but I mean, his longevity and all around game. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be seen again, in my opinion. Like, someone to put up these numbers after 20 years of playing in the league, I don't think it might not ever happen, because it's tough to stay healthy for that long.
For sure.
people use that as a knock against him, though. They're like, well, he did it. And so I'm like, bro, if it was easy, everybody would do it that long. They would play that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a knock. That's a testament to greatness and to being a dog. Like, I mean, I don't know. Oh, what'd y'all think about him stepping up to Stephen A?
Oh, he was on that was LeBron Senior. That was
LeBron Senior for sure.
Hey, he was in dad mode. I feel him though, like Stephen A be saying some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Stephen A, he had a take a couple weeks ago where he was going at Braun and it was like almost disrespectful, like as a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop this now. I'm telling you as a dad, stop doing this. And it's like, all right, bro. I mean, I feel Braun for stepping to him. Like why not stop? I mean, it's Braun. He could say whatever the hell he wants to any media outlet, whatever. Like, it's not like he took it to social media. He went straight to his face like, hey.
He did. I love that shit.
No, yeah, I feel him though. I mean, Stephen A be saying he does say some wild shit. I mean, I feel him.
Yeah, I feel him too. Oh, man.
Man. No, I thought that was dope. I thought that was, he was feeling himself too. He was feeling a little good. I mean, if they didn't win that game, I don't think he steps to him like that. Or maybe he does anyway. I don't know.
No,
that
he got
game was cinema.
Steps since Luka got there too. So
I mean, he should. I would too.
Definitely.
I feel him.
Yeah, I feel like he's like not trying to show his happiness as much as because he don't want to make AD feel bad. But if you're AD right now, are you feeling crunchy a little bit?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, AD, he could be happy in any situation in my opinion. I mean, he was in LA. I mean, the positive out of going from LA to Dallas is you're making a lot more money. You don't got to worry about all that damn
taxes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd still be a little. I don't want to say I'd be salty if I was Luka, just because he was going to get a super max for another 100 mil next year, and that's in Texas, so there's not all that state tax. Now you're probably going to get 100 mil less in LA with the highest tax.
Yeah.
I mean, you're obviously going to be happy. You're going to make it up in endorsements being in LA and being with LeBron. But I feel like Luka was probably a little bit salty at first for sure, because I mean, how do you go from damn near being the next face of the league to being traded overnight?
Yeah,
I think he almost could be the face of the league though. Like, I think that this actually helps him be more the face of the league.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, Saturday is going to be one of the most watched NBA regular season games probably in I don't know how long.
For sure,
you know. So
I feel like if you're a foreign player like that, I feel like coming here, I mean, Dallas was a good fit for him, but in terms of really growing and being the face of the league, you gotta be in a bigger market where it's like LA or Miami or New York or something like that. Like, you're not gonna see. It's like for soccer, you're not seeing Messi and David Beckham and them guys coming. They're not gonna come and go to Texas. You know,
you
got to go to the bigger market, and it's way bigger brand deals and just more marketable.
Yeah, Jo, who's your guy? Who's your favorite player?
All top.
Yeah, off top, and then who do you pattern your game after? Also, is it the same one and the same, or do you like this player and then you pattern your game after XYZ?
It's a good question. My all-time favorite player is always going to be Kobe for sure. Grew up a Lakers fan. You know, my pops is from LA, so this makes sense. And I like a lot of different guys. I watch a lot of. Honestly, I watch them overseas. I like Mike James. I like in terms of NBA. I like Trey Mann, Jordan Poole. Like, I like guys like that are similar. That I play similar. You know what I mean? Like shifty guys that.
Yeah.
Obviously, watch a lot of Kyrie. But probably those type of guys. You know, the way they move.
Bro, after college, I was watching so much Mike James highlights.
There
was a year I was doing just one leg high floaties.
That's
me.
Mike James cold.
Mike James is real cold. So that's so Mike James is my cousin Mike. Shout out to Mike. His wife. That's his wife's nephew. That's it. I know it's that's extended family. So shout out to Mike James.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's cold. I mean, he's a top EuroLeague scorer ever, right? I mean, didn't he just break that?
Yep, he broke it last year.
That's wild.
That's crazy,
bro. He's
that's
cold.
wild.
and it's not, and he could play in the league. Like he was dropping 20 plus with the Suns. Like he could play forever. And I feel like to score that much points in a EuroLeague setting is crazy. Like he's
for sure. It's way different too. That basketball's way different in the EuroLeague.
Do you think it's better in the Euro? Do you think the EuroLeague hoop is better than hoop here, Jayo?
I feel like the basketball played is, but the NBA is still going to be the best league, obviously, because the best players in the world, best coaches in the world. So it's just a lot more team oriented in the EuroLeague, the overseas bowl. So
do you think that has to do? You think that has to do with them being a little bit less athletic? Like, not saying they're not athletic, but you know what I'm saying, the most athletic guys, a lot of them are in the NBA. Do you think that some of that is them learning to play a little differently is just because they're in a different country and they're learning differently, or it's them learning to play a little differently because they're not relying on athleticism like some NBA players?
Yeah, I would definitely say they're not relying on athleticism. They actually have to learn how to, really play the game the right way, playoff too, stuff like that. So I would definitely, obviously having that freakish athleticism is, going to help 9 times out of 10. You don't really got to, do too much, but yeah, I definitely agree with that take.
Interesting. And flipping the script just a little bit, like talking about investing and stuff like that, because that's what we want to always make sure that we're trying to bring that part. Well, before I get to investing, what you on music wise? What you be on music wise? Who you listening to? Like what's that? I'm interested.
Definitely when I'm working out, definitely a lot of Nipsey. When I'm just chilling, Broad Waves, Drake. It's probably
Rod
the top
Wave.
tier. Yeah, I like.
Hey
Rod
man,
Wave.
talk to me about the Rod Wave thing, because I know the young bulls be listening to Rod Wave, but he seems like real sad to me. Like every time I hear him, I'm like, damn, this nigga's sad as hell. Like, is that just what
that's the narrative? That's the narrative. Yeah, I mean,
he got some.
Really looking at him making like sad music. I just think more so it's just like I don't know, he's just more passionate music. It's just like real slow vibes, like late night ride type thing. Like it's not. I'm not thinking of it from like, I'm sad. I'm about to turn on some Rod Wave.
It's a narrative. Like Rod Wave, like he's really like talking like stuff he's going through. Like you know what I'm saying? Versus there's some other rappers that are just talking about whatever, but Rod Wave is really going through some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think after he got in his car accident, they be making all the memes like, man, we never put in here the end of this shit, man. I listen to Rod Wave too. He got he got some bangers for sure.
He do.
Yeah, he do. I just trip out because like I'll be in the gym and we'll be at Breakfast Club or whatever, and kids will be playing shit, and the stuff that they're listening to is like downers. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'm put on some Nip or something like hard, because like I'm trying to kill niggas in here in the gym. Like I'm not trying. You know what I mean? It's like I'm all in my feelings, going through putting up shots and going through these drills. Like, and I'm in my feelings. I'm like, damn. Like this is different.
Rod Wave is some shit you listen to after you have a bad game. Like, after a bad game where you're having a bad day, you're connecting with this shit. Like,
nah, he be talking though.
No, for sure.
He be talking.
For sure.
Don't let J.O. cap though. When we be on our vacations, he be on strictly slow jams. He's not
lying. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
What you be on? What slow jams you be on? You be on the like the old school slow jams or the new school slow jams? So those are two different things.
There's both. I got a lot of Janae in my playlist. I got like some Thames. I got a lot of Summer Walker, SZA. Like I listen to a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope. Like I actually like the fact that the young bulls are in like the Rod Waves and the because I think it's important to be in touch with your emotions as a young man, especially as young men of color, like it's important because for mental health reasons. And I like the fact that that's a thing. I just think that there's like, I didn't grow up with all of that. It was totally like, you shut that off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like MJ.
sure.
Like the whole MJ and Kobe thing is, it was centered around that. And I'm like, actually, that's, in my opinion, like that's weakness, you know, is not showing your emotions or acknowledging that you have emotions or feelings is weakness, in my opinion, and insecurity. Like it's actually the opposite, but I was taught the opposite way. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree. Yes, same way. Yeah, I hear that.
Investor wise, so like you're getting into pro, you know, you're going to be a pro, you're a pro hooper, basically. I consider you a pro hooper. And like, do you have any plans or goals for on the investment side of things, or, you know, or is it just kind of like you're just still learning and just trying to tap in that way?
Definitely still learning. I talk to Jourdan about it a lot. You know, he's put me on a lot of game when it comes to that. So just picking his brain and, you know, him putting me on game with that, you know, trying to learn as I go. It's helped a lot for sure.
Yeah. Nah, that's because like it's important because like me and Jay Dam, we always talk about like, especially on this show, like the whole goal is to open up, you know, that conversation, even if it's just exploratory or even if it's just exposure. Because for example, today, like the president, the Orange Man, is having a crypto summit at the White House. Which, if you would have told me that in the last bull run, like in 2021, that they're at that's happening at the White House, I would have told you you're absolutely insane. But here we are 4 years later, and it's moving so fast. I just don't want. Because it's so accessible. Like when I was growing up, I would talk about it or I would think about it, but I didn't understand A, how to do it, and B, I didn't have the on-ramps. I didn't have Robinhood. I couldn't just open up a phone and like tap a couple buttons and be up in there. Like that wasn't a thing. So I feel like you guys have such an opportunity, and I feel like they're going to move on this. And we want y'all to have as much exposure as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Appreciate it.
So that's a good thing going. So as your platform is getting bigger and bigger, are you going to keep trying to manage things yourself, or is there some you're going to actually need a team that is actually reaching out and trying to get you these brand deals that has connections or making you stay on top of your content, or even someone that records for you and then helps you as the money's rolling in? Like, okay, well, we're going to diversify your portfolio like this. Because I mean, I think that, you know, you guys being young and there's a lot of money that can be made on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, for sure. So
instead of just, you know, blowing it like most kids will do, you know, on some trips and, you know, some bust downs, is it going to be a point where the first thing you do is, okay, I need to put this money back into a team of a few people that's helping me with every aspect?
Yeah, definitely. No, I definitely, you know, as I grow, I definitely, you know, plan on having a team, just making sure there's genuine people around me. You know, I think the biggest thing for me right now, I already have a good circle, you know, your family, people around me. I think I've been doing a lot myself, and it's, you know, it does get hard trying to manage, you know, just email, especially being in school still. So it's definitely something I've been, you know, thinking about trying to do. Definitely a personal videographer. It's just something that's still kind of in the works. You know, it's just taking it day by day, trying to figure it out.
For sure, because I've seen people make big jumps when they do hire, even if it's like an intern or something, but someone that can actually manage your videos for you, and someone that, you know, it's second nature for them to break down the content and get something out that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that might really take you to the next level where, I mean, you can still set up your stuff and, you know, cook people in the open runs and stuff, but when someone follows that day to day and really turns your life you live right now into a real movie, and then you have someone else that actually reaches out to the brands and handles all that for you. Now you're just, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like it could get to the point where you're getting paid to just, you know, travel and lift and hoop, and it doesn't feel too much of a business, you know?
Yeah. We never even got to what are you studying down at Evergreen? What's your major?
Digital marketing.
Oh,
yeah. Digital marketing.
Man, you're in the position right now where like you're never gonna have that many people around you that you have at your disposal. Like just within like literally you see them all the time. Like it becomes harder as you get out. So my advice would be like, man, you're already there in the school with other people doing the thing. Like find find your intern there. Maybe it's a freshman or something, or a
Yeah,
sophomore
definitely.
that enjoys it. But you're never going to be around that many young people like at your disposal. Pause. Like again,
Yeah, definitely.
the rest of your
Yeah,
life, you know.
yeah, I
So
hear that for sure. Yeah,
at
it's
least
definitely
young
something.
people that are doing, you know, that are like moving towards something like that. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like they're
Yeah,
looking
I
for
agree.
jobs like that. They're looking
Yeah,
for
I
someone
agree.
like you.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Definitely look into it.
Yeah.
If you get someone to run, let's say your social media and YouTube, is that something that you might end up just giving like equity of your channel into instead of having to, or would you prefer to pay like someone like that up front?
I'll probably pay up front because I feel like the way I envision this to go over the next few years, I feel like it's going to go pretty big. I feel like it's going to grow. You know, I'm going to put the work in for it to grow to, you know, as big as I pretty much envision it, you know. So I probably want to put in equity or have somebody have equity in my channel or whatever the case may be, my social media, but probably just do like more of a flat rate. And if, you know, they're genuine people and I really see like they supported me since I met them, then I'll probably look into it, but probably
Yeah.
just be a flat rate, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like it low-key got to be someone you're cool with, like someone that you can actually spend time with. You don't want to
Yeah.
have someone breaking down all your videos and he ends up, you know what I'm saying, being a weirdo.
Yeah.
You travel with him and
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that is real. But
Yeah. There's a lot of dope creators out there now, man. Though, like I'm always a fan of all the creators. Like I'm at the age where I don't need to really make or prove anything. But I'm a real big fan of people who are just starting out because I remember being there, you know. And so
yeah,
giving those opportunities is huge, man. And you might find someone that you really rock with, and you just never knew it. But they're usually like them quiet people. Like you be seeing a lot of videographers in real life, and they be hella quiet and meek, but behind that camera, they a monster.
cold.
That's real.
So
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. Yeah,
yeah, know a
definitely.
lot of those. But
Nah, yeah, man, yeah, Jo, man, you already know. I just copped the camera, so I got to start drop some content like you, man.
yeah,
I'm gonna drop this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little vlog this week of being at state. That'll be my first little video with the
That'd be
Osmo.
smart.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
we
be
could definitely
dope.
lock in too. We could definitely lock in. You know, we talked about it all the time. You know, we could lock in.
No, for sure.
Mhm.
All right, yeah.
What's your all right, so I just copped a pair of LeBron 12s. What's your hoop shoes? You like Kobe's, huh? You like to wear the pro what do they call those? The
Yeah.
Pro Tros or whatever?
Pro Trunks, yeah, I got some 6s. I just got the X-rays, the Kobe 5s. Really, it's honestly any Kobe 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm rocking with any Kobe. You know, it's just good for the feet.
Bro,
Okay.
Wow.
I hate how hard it is to get Kobe's nowadays. Like when
Uh-huh.
I was in college, I remember picking up like 4 or 5 pairs down at the outlet. So many, the same pairs I was getting for like 40 or 50 back then. I went on StockX and there was like 600.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
it's
breaking.
bad now. It's bad. The resellers, they messed up the game.
Nah, for
The
real.
resellers, backdoor
They messed
pairs
it
and
up.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always
Now-
been a Kobe guy though. I couldn't hoop it. Bronze were always so damn heavy.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, that's what everyone always says. I like them because I need all the support because I don't got no more cartilage in my knees. So like the shock on the court is really hard. Like I have to get warmed up and I got to get lubricated. Pause. Before I could really start going, you know what I'm saying? Like it take me a while because my knees is like, yo, this is bone on bone, bro. Like, so I need to have like hella cushion.
For sure. Have you tried the LeBron 20s?
I actually own a pair. Yeah, I have those. They don't have enough cushion on the bottom for me. Pause. Like,
that
but
makes
you know,
sense.
like
Yeah.
I like a lot. Like I need in the 4-foot. I need a zoom package up there, like a bit like one of the thick joints, and then I need one in the back. Like I just need that. But
Man, nah,
yeah, I need it.
It ain't the shoes, man. You just need some cryo on them knees. I'm telling you.
For real. I know I do too. I already know.
Jay, tell him, man. Jay
Cryo
last season
saved.
with bad knees, and he had to pull up every day.
No, he's not lying. I had terrible knees. Crowd helps a lot. So,
My left knee is I don't have any meniscus in my left knee. I got it
damn.
all taken out when I was 18, so back in 2010.
Damn.
But that cryo, man, these knees are still 18, man.
Okay. Yeah, I need to. I mean, I did say on live, like I was going to tap in. I am going to tap in this year. I just don't know when. I need my crypto bets pumped. The Orange Man, I don't even fuck with the Orange Man, but he is not doing even the one thing that I want him to do. Like, I'm like, bro, you can't do anything right. Like, all I want you to do is pump my bags. No Diddy. Like, but you can't even do that. Like, come on, bro. It's crazy. It's wild. I'm mad. Like, it's not what's up. But yeah, I copped the LeBron 12s off eBay the other night, and yeah, they broke me, but I need a shoe now. It's weird when you get, like, I'm hella sensitive, like, to how my body's responding to my shoes. And so, like, I was wearing the GT Jump 2.0s, the Jokers or whatever, like, before he got his own shoe. And they're hella cushy, but they were, like, too cushy, where my foot, like, didn't like how it didn't have anything. So I needed something with a little plate in the midsole. And I wore a pair of 12s that I had that I was just sitting on ice, and I was like, ooh, that felt good. I haven't had foot pain after wearing those. And I was like, oh, those are the ones. So I just went and bought those now. So I be switching out shoes.
Good shoe.
I listen to my body.
I still got the Braun ones, the wheat.
Oh, those are fire.
Untouched, still in the box.
Damn. Yeah, I need to make a reel. I got a whole bunch of boxes of shoes, and I don't even know what's in the boxes. Like, I don't even know what's in them. Like, I'm going to just vlog it and just be like, all right, here we go. Like, because I'm sure I got heat in there.
For sure.
Yeah. Are you a shoe guy? Do you have, like, a bunch of shoes, or do you just wear shoes to hoop in them?
I mean, yeah, I like having shoes. I got a decent amount of pairs. Nothing crazy. Just, like, some everyday. I got a lot of New Balances. You know, I got, like, comfortable stuff like that. Some P6000s. Stuff I could just walk around in. Comfy, you know, the sweatsuit.
You got them. You be wearing? Do you got them joints? Because I don't know what the young bulls is rocking now. Do they be rocking the big joints with the big ass soles on the bottom, like the Balenciagas that look like?
That's bad. That's before
I
me.
don't know.
That's even before. No, that's I don't like those. Yeah, Balenciagas is crazy. I never can't do those. That's like a social experiment. I feel like. So that's what I don't know. I like that.
The young boys.
Yeah. For real. Can't even see the shoes. They ain't even know point in wearing those shoes. Oh, that's funny. They do be wearing them big pants, but that's like from my era. That's like from when I was in high school. I was like, man, I always still rock joints like that. Like, we was rocking hella big pants. They were so big, bro. It was stupid. And now they're doing the same thing. I'm like, man, y'all think y'all were the first ones. Like, nah, we were doing that. And it ain't it. It is not the look.
Exactly.
Yeah, they kids are funny. Remember they had niggas wearing them big ass red boots. Like, what was that? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes these trends like come and go. I'm like, man, the red boots I was like, that will never be cool to me. Like,
red boots, crazy.
I don't know.
Red boots.
Al had the red boots.
That's crazy.
He copped them just to cop them, and then immediately been trying
Al
to get
had them.
Yeah,
Al had. Al had it.
Never wore them though. He still might be trying to sell them to this day. He said, bro, you're never gonna wear these, bro.
Yeah, they look cool on social media or whatever, but then you go outside and you're like, oh, wait a minute, like,
it's so bad.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
That's funny. Well, man, our last segment is put me on. So, you know, we can start with you, J. Dan. Put us on. What are you on right now? So putting me on is like whatever you're on, like putting people on to whatever. It could be a new food you ate. It could be a new spot you went to. It could be a song. It could be a show, whatever. Like, put us on.
Man, I'm trying to think eats I've been. I'm still on Paradise right now.
Oh, okay.
That shit's getting crazier and crazy. That show is dope. That show's dope.
Okay.
Trying to think. I ain't been on no new music this week, really. Same old. What you been on, JL?
I mean, have you heard Friday's new album? That song with Meek? I say listen to that song with Meek. It's fire.
Is Meek talking?
It's like old Meek. I swear, you guys will like it. I'm not gonna lie. You guys will
Friday,
like it.
You said
Friday and Meek. I'm looking at the song right now.
Okay,
but that's
Friday.
definitely would recommend. It's called "Proud of Me."
Yeah,
"Proud of Me" by Friday and Meek. Y'all like,
is that the one where he's talking about is like Pops?
yeah. It's,
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna add it to the brick by brick play rotation right now. I just added it to the brick by brick rotation.
Oh yeah, that's
I need,
fire.
I need that old Meek back.
Oh me.
I went ahead and added Friday too. Oh, he got Chris Brown on here. He got Wale, Kehlani. Okay, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
asleep.
it's a good album. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I was asleep. Shoot, what am I on? Put me on. Music wise, I mean, if there's anything music wise, like people can go to our IG in the bio. There's a link to Apple. If you do Apple Music playlist, brick by brick playlist. Basically, it's just what I'm on and what I'm listening to. Shoot, I'm listening to Joey Fats right now. Joey Fats is from Cali. He's a Crip, and not that matters, but like, you know, he reps. You know, I don't want to be like throwing that out there like that was kind of OD. But La Russell dropped a new joint, and I was on La Russell a long time ago, so I'm not gonna say I burnt out, but like, and I'm still a fan. I just don't really like. He dropped so much music, I just stopped kind of like trying to keep up. But this new joint that he dropped recently, I don't know, he might have dropped another joint by this. Y'all don't even know what one I'm talking about. It's called Party on the West Side. I like that one just because it's like he's bringing back fun and like just West Coast bops. I'm a West Coast head at the end of the day. So
La Russell is, I feel like with La Russell, I can't get into like listening to his music just by itself. Like if I'm in the car or like working out, I can't listen to him. But if I'm just watching his like YouTube or IG, his stuff is like getting the visual of it and watching him just talk. It's like that.
Agreed.
That's dope. But I can't just listen to him just like, and like if I'm in the whip, it's like, nah, I can't listen to this.
Yeah.
I can't listen to all like same. But this is a joint. I mean, no, I can listen to him but like recently, the direction that he's going, it's just not for me. You know what I mean? I'm just on something else. But this new joint, I was like, okay, this joint is dope. It's banging. It sounds good. So yeah, that's what I'm on right now. The Joey Fats though. The Joey Fats though, that's more my like. Joey Fats is, that's me. You know what I mean? Like I like that. Like if you want to know like what kind of Cali music I like, it's that. Like I like rapping still. I want to hear rapping. I want to hear niggas with bars.
Yeah,
and just talking about that shit.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Well, where how can people get in touch with Jayohoopss, and how can they tap in with you if they wanted to learn more about you or just follow you or whatever?
I'll say my Instagram and TikTok, which is Jayohoopss, JAYOHOOPSS. You know, on there you can reach out. I respond to everybody on there. So yeah, if you want to reach out, just find me there. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope, man. Well, shit. J-Dam, I'll see you, probably in a couple days or whatever. I probably might see you tonight down at the Lakeside game. Yeah. Jayohoopss, thank you for coming on the show, man. And this probably won't be the last time. I mean, we're gonna be here. You got an open invitation. Anytime you want to get something off your chest, no diddy, but just come through, man.
Just so.
Yeah, brick by brick. With that, we're out. This is the Jayohoopss brick. Tap in.
Man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Brick by brick.